Can I speak to Mr. Patrick Carpentier?
Yes, speaking.
Alright. Can I ask you a couple questions about your racing career?
Uh, yeah, who's this?
This is Douglas Kenny.
Yeah, and who are you with, Douglas?
I'm with Blue Flag Media, which is a movie studio and a book publishing group. I'm writing a book about racing, and I'm wondering if I can ask some questions about your career for a book I'm writing about racing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Alright. My first question is, what was your favorite race victory?
It was definitely Michigan. I would
Ah,
say because it was the toughest one to get, and it took a long time to get to it, and finally got it at Michigan, and it was a fun pass towards the end of the race, and definitely that's the most memorable one.
cool. Was it IndyCar or NASCAR?
IndyCars, yeah, it was the first one in IndyCars.
Ah, interesting. When it came to racing and in the garages, who was your best friend?
Uh, Racing and in the garages in any series.
Any series, whether it's NASCAR or IndyCar or kart, any'll do.
Uh, I'd say that Elliott Sadler in NASCAR is, and Casey Kane. They're the ones that they were my teammates, and actually they helped me the most.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I heard that you drove for Evernham for about a year or so.
Yeah, that's it.
So, who was your favorite competitor that you raced against?
It was Paul Tracy. He was my teammate too back then. That he was in IndyCars, and
Ah,
he was actually a great teammate, but the greatest competitor.
cool. Paul Tracy should have won the 500 back in 2002, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. How did how did your faith guide you in your career?
Actually, I always believed, I always had faith, and it was tough at times, and I always kept believing in it, and praying, and through the hard times, and when Greg Moore was killed in Fontana, and
Yeah,
kept going after that, and so yeah, pretty much all my life actually.
cool. And when you almost got by Kevin Harvick at Montreal back in 2007, was
Yeah.
that on your what was on your mind when you almost got by him?
It's funny because coming down to the airpin there, it's almost like I had time to weigh in if I should just push him off a little bit so that I can pass, because I was right behind him and he was kind of on the inside line, blocking me, and I hesitated, and I was not sure what I was going to do in NASCAR, and I was like debating if it was worth it or not, and I was home and I wanted to win for the fans, and it happened so quickly at the same time that I just decided to stay behind, and I thought I would maybe get him down the back straight, the front straightaway, and it didn't happen, so he ended up winning the race, but he kind of paid me back at Loudon when I got the pole, because he was beside me, and he told me because I let him go in Montreal, he let me do 3-4 laps up front, which is what he did, and then after that I let him die, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And what was racing in the rain like a year later at the same racetrack and racing with Ron Fellows? What was that like?
It was pretty cool. It was raining really hard. Ron Fellows was up front and was behind him, But he was right. It was raining way too hard, but I didn't want to stop the race. I was like, no, it's perfectly fine. I see everything. But it was getting dark and it was raining, so they ended up stopping.
Yeah. I don't blame him, you know. It's dangerous to race in the rain.
He was right. I was wrong, but I wanted to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It was close. You know, I thought I was gonna win it, but it's still great memories though to race with these guys and Kevin Harvick and Carl Edwards was there the year he came and won it, I believe, and he was cleaning up his front windshield with his own whatever he created as a windshield wiper. So,
yeah.
good times.
So, and this is the next to last question that I have. The next to last. Who do you think is the best? Besides you, who do you think is the best road course ringer in the sport?
I think Carl Edwards was very, very, very fast on the road course. If you talk about NASCAR in the years I was there, I'd say that one Fabio Montoya was a hell of a fast driver.
Yeah, Montoya was great too.
Yeah, I think he was. He was great everywhere.
Yeah. And the final question that I have is, if you ever have a chance for a full-time NASCAR ride again, like a full-time ride that's even better than Gillette Evernham Motorsports, would you take it even if you're retired right now?
I would run and take it. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I would definitely take it. Yeah, I did a couple of races last summer.
Yeah, with Go Green Racing, I believe.
Yeah, and without testing, and it was a small team, and it's too competitive. You cannot do that.
Also,
If I would. All right. Well, thanks for calling. Just call back if you have any questions.
I will, and thanks for the quick interview.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good weekend.
You too, man.